so for our Twitter news story of the day, we are actually going to start doing a new thing, promoting our YouTube channel as well, and we're going to put a video out on YouTube. We're recording now, so this is what we look like. I know.
Pretty.
Yeah. Pretty average. But something that isn't average. For our Twitter news story of the day, we have this guy, what's his name? Lucas Bates runs the London Marathon in a full Big Ben costume. Not number 7, for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm talking about the bell tower, the clock, running, and this thing was huge, so big that he couldn't get underneath the platform when he went to finish. They had to help him duck down and get underneath because it was so big. But he ran the marathon, 26.2 miles, 3 hours, 54 minutes. Guys, we'll start with Tony. He's the one who brought this to our attention. Tony, what are your thoughts on this?
Just absolutely insane. As someone who runs every day, on the treadmill, nothing crazy, not a humble brag. Just every day I get a mile.
Not
or
a
two
humble
in.
brag is such a humble.
But
brag.
okay, here's the thing. I'm not killing myself at the gym,
Sure.
but a 10-minute, 11-minute mile, not just running 1 mile, but if you do, say, you said a 5K.
Yeah.
If you get a 10-minute or 11-minute mile, you average
It's
that,
not bad.
I would be happy. I would be very satisfied with
Yeah.
that. This man had a clock on him, and he ran an under 9-minute mile. That's what his average was.
Yeah.
That's absolutely insane. That takes a lot of talent. This guy clearly is a runner. Clearly, this is not a profession, but something more than just a little side hobby. I'm going to go run a marathon today. He is definitely trained for this. I can't believe anyone even thought of the idea to do this, but it was very impressive.
It pisses me off that he did well in this. Because if you're going to take the time to build this huge Big Ben costume,
what did you want him to just not
finish last? Yeah, it kind of pissed the actual runners off almost. Yeah. Finish at a comically, last deadlift time 6 hours. Yeah, just happy to be here. It's a nice day. I want to show off my costume skills. No, this guy was actually good. And then he made this poor old guy, only one guy, have to kind of bring him under the finish line or whatever. I'm sorry.
I don't know if you saw this or not, but in the background of when he was crossing the finish line, there was another guy crossing the finish line, and he was running on in a white tank top, and he had blood coming down from his nipples.
What?
Yes, like Andy Bernard, remember from The Office?
Yeah.
His nipples are This dude has the bloodiest tits I've ever seen in my life. And I'm just thinking, if I'm that guy, running to the point where my nipples bleed, and I lose to a dude in a Big Ben costume, I either have to kill him or myself by the end of the night. That's just your only options. I respect the hell out of this Lucas Bates guy. I mean, like Tony said, I've ran a couple 5Ks.
Humble brag.
I don't look like I have, but I have a couple times. Running a 5K in under half an hour is if you're not gonna win, obviously, but that's a respectable pace. I feel. 9 minutes over 26 miles.
It's crazy.
I want to know. So
I hate the people who lost to this guy.
I mean, marathon people in
It's
general.
inexcusable.
Marathon people in general are pretty insufferable. I think. If you have the sticker on your car.
Yeah.
Or if you wear your medal to work the next day or something like that.
I've never seen them.
Oh yeah. And that. It's just running. I mean, it is an impressive feat.
If you're into running, fine, but
it's
shove
not.
It in my face, 'cause
Yeah,
I'm not into running.
I get it. Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. But
It was
marathon
just an
people
impressive time.
suck overall. But this guy, I can't determine if I hate him for being such a tryhard. It's he probably could have placed significantly better. Obviously.
Without the suit.
I mean, he was running without his arms.
Yeah.
So this was a huge flex. But at the same time, it grew his brand. Darren Ravello tweeted about it. It went viral. I mean, it happened in the UK, and we're talking about it here.
His costume shop should be booming.
Oh, for
Yes,
sure.
definitely.
And it was funny at the end just to see him trying to duck down underneath.
Maybe
That was
he
good.
has kind of a bloody nipple issue
So-
that he wanted to hide.
True.
I mean, maybe
That
he's
could be
running
it.
with no shirt on underneath.
Maybe-
What do you wear underneath?
Maybe he
That's a
wanted to
problem.
keep track of his time at all times. So he had
Yeah,
it
maybe.
going
Yeah.
on his head.
I mean, if you're running next to that guy, how do you not kick his legs out from underneath?
Yeah,
him?
I don't
That's-
know.
I don't know.
If I'm a try-hard runner and I see a guy making a joke out of my sport or
sport.
whatever you want to call it, and he's beating me and he's kicking my ass, because he kicked a lot of people's ass in time.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
I would be so mad.
So
he's kicking my ass.
I
I'm
think
quitting.
for our next
Like,
video,
I can't do this.
we're gonna release content separate from the podcast. I think our first thing we need to try is one of us, probably will end up being me, is gonna put on a costume similar to the Big Ben style this guy wore, and we're gonna see if we can run a 9-minute mile.
I don't know what's going to be harder, you running the mile or us making the costume
I mean,
to fit.
I'm thinking we just buy a garbage can and just cut out the face.
That works.
Or just find a big box somewhere.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. So stay tuned on our YouTube channel. We'll have some more content coming out later this week of us attempting to do that. That should be a lot of fun. And that concludes our Twitter news story of the week.